Hello folks and welcome back. On this episode we're going to replace our propane changeover regulator that went bad on the last trip. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. On our last trip, our automatic propane switchover valve that you're seeing here actually went bad and did not switch over when one of the tanks went empty. Now, we knew it was the switchover valve right away because we have the Mopica tank sensors on all of our tanks, and if you click on the link above you'll see the video where we actually installed these, but they work great. We would highly recommend them. And you can go to the app on your phone and it shows you exactly how much gas is in each tank. Here's one tank now and here's the other tank, and you can see that it gives you a good representation and they're highly accurate. So we would highly recommend the Mopicas, and it'll help you diagnose any problems you've got, and we'll put links down in the descriptions. Alright, let me go ahead and show you how to replace the regulator. First thing we're going to do is remove the hold down strap that holds both tanks in place as you're traveling. Just take it off completely. Go ahead and take your tanks off, set them down out of the way so you've got plenty of room to work. And then once you have your tanks off, you're going to remove the two screws that hold the regulator to the trailer. And once we have the regulator disconnected, we're going to go ahead and remove the hose coming from the regulator that goes to the trailer. Now, I do have the spring on here for anti-squirrel, or basically to keep little critters from chewing on our hose. And I'll put a link in the description for it. And you're just going to unscrew this. Now, this little white little cap, you need to save that because that's going to go on the old one, or correction, on the new one. But just unscrew this until the hose comes out. Now, if you are like me and have the squirrel spring on here, just take a pair of vice grips, push it back, and just lightly clamp them on there. And that'll hold the spring back so you can actually screw on the new regulator. Now, to screw on the new regulator, first thing you're going to do is you've got to have the special propane tape, or you got to have some type of pipe dope on here. Either one of them you can buy at a local hardware store, Home Depot, or Lowe's. You're just going to put a good wrap of the tape around it, or a good amount of the dope. I prefer the tape, it's not as messy. Making sure it's on there nice and neat. And then you're just going to take the new regulator and screw it on here with a wrench until it's tight. And now that we have the regulator hooked to the trailer, we'll go ahead and put our little white dust cap on. Next thing we need to do is remove the two propane pigtails that go to the tanks off the old regulator. Now, if you need to, go ahead and replace these pigtails at the same time you do your regulator. They do go bad over time. Just look at them, make sure that they look like they're in good shape. And I'll put links to pigtails down below. Now, it just takes two wrenches, one to hold the actual regulator nut and one to unscrew the actual pigtail. Once you get it loose, you can just unscrew it, do the other side, and then we're going to turn around and put these onto the new regulator. Now, these have a special flared fitting on the end, so you don't need any kind of Teflon tape or pipe dope to go on these. You're just going to screw these in and tighten them down. And then once you've got those on the new regulator, you're ready to set it up and hook it back up to the actual trailer. And to put it back in, you're just going to put these two screws back in that mount it to the post of the trailer. And then one of the most important things you're going to do is check for leaks. You're going to go ahead and turn both gas valves on. You're going to spray all the connections, the top ones here coming from the pigtails, and then the bottom one going to the trailer with a soapy solution. I'm just using a simple green in a spray bottle. Anything that'll foam up soapy wise. And you want to spray them good, then you want to let them sit there for a few minutes and look at them and see if you see any bubbles forming. Any bubbles forming means that you have a leak. And now that we've checked for leaks, we're all done here. The last thing we're going to do is put our hold down bracket back on, make sure that it's tight so your tanks are stable, and then put your covers on. Well, we hope this helps you out if you ever have your propane regulator go bad. We want to tell you we appreciate you watching and thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you in the campground.